in Tempe. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the BYU Cougars, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Arizona State Sun Devils. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. BYU about to kick it off as we get this game started. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Arizona State's offense will go to work first. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Jefferson. Firing to the right, complete. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yep, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding.
Handoff from the gun. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make...
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. So the BYU Cougars offense will go to work for the first time today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it. He takes...
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cougar!
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Kearney on the Jets. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Trying to surge it in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona State!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And he made the extra point without problem. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Handoff from the shotgun. Good surge up front. Give him 4 out to the 18.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that run.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Looking downfield, it's Jefferson. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That play had 0 shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
Complete with conviction on the crosser. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. What a play by this offense. Finally out of bounds, and a perfect play to wrap up the first quarter. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Quarterback sneaking his way, tunneling and burrowing into the line. Sneaks into the end zone.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he loses the ball deep in his own end.
All right, not ideal. Right, not ideal. You're an offense. You want to get a good kickoff return, but you're starting inside your own 10. Now come out, set the tone. Get some high percentage completion. You might not go with that script you had because you thought you might have a little better field position, but you just get some few first downs. Get that first down right now.
Looking for a man. It's Wicks. Working the middle. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice game.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Sends it back in motion. Here's the pressure. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. They're dealing with a second and long. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Quickly complete. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. A little screen to the running back. Oh, the sweet feet. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. BYU has this offense clicking. Looking to throw on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The offense set for a 1st down play. They'll leave it with him. Inside the 25. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown! Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Oh, what a caught! The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. The Sun Devils will hustle to the line.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
He might want another play. Dropping back, it's Jefferson. And wings it incomplete.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
And the Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him.
Touchdown, Sun Devils! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And they tacked on the extra point.
BYU 14.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll... They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the second time. Now on the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the catch. At the 45 on his way. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. To the air. It's Jefferson. Sweet grab, but they're going to end up taking a loss on the play. If you consider the swing pass an extension of the running game, well, they shut down the run and the swing on that one.
No doubt. Locked him down. Great job seeing it right away. Eyes on the running back. And as soon as they threw it, multiple guys breaking on the football, getting to him, not letting him do any damage after the catch.
The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Sun Devils are threatening in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. But a little time, lets it go. It's complete to the right. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State!
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And, David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Arizona State 28, BYU 14.
And the Sun Devils will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Looking for a man. It's Jefferson. He'll try to do it himself. At the 40, there he goes. Lots of running room. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up first and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing.
And here comes the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. That one's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be dead at the 35-yard line. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Jefferson. Under fire. Finds a man on the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
The Sun Devils getting set on 1st and 10. He wants to change this route. Wants to go up top on first down. A shot toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Not all guys.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left. But, man, that clock is ticking, and they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to the...
He's loose, and he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage total. And the Sun Devils look to keep this drive humming. Back to pass, it's Jefferson. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Snagged out of the air. And he'll be brought down.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Wants to fire on second down. Here's a heat. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Nice pickup on the return. It's first down from the 11. They just keep firing. Gets it to him on the screen. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He'll keep it himself. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing. Big turnover forced by the defense.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Sun Devils headed quickly to the line. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying play action. Zings it complete to the right. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Great job by that defender. I mean, he timed that snap count perfectly, got into the backfield and created the negative play.
Catch in the middle. It's Stevens. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. And the Sun Devils are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Looking to pass. It's Jefferson. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator.
Converts on fourth down, still going. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Stevens. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Timeout, Arizona State.
Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Proctor. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. They get to him as he throws.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Hit as he throws. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Quarterback making adjustments. On third down, he drops to throw. Got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Arizona State. They put an winning streak to 3.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
14.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Dropping back, it's Wicks. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Clock is stopped. Timeout used by the defense. 14 seconds left. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Wants to go up top. Shoots it to the left. Complete downfield. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. Line gets set. 1st down. Timeout is called with just a single second left.
Timeout, Arizona State.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. Looking to throw on 1st down. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good team